Like,
What's going on, gang? Welcome back to the perfectly cromulent podcast.
wow, great start.
Well, I think it was a perfectly cromulent start.
We just talked about 2 seconds ago. Oh man, I better say the right name.
Well, sorry, bud. I just got a lot on my mind planning
That's
this
okay. I
entire show
forgive you,
for
man.
our beloved fans, but whatever. First off, before we get into anything, that vote on last week's poll was bullshit.
Yeah, pretty great vote, I think.
I'm glad
And
you
I have
logged
an
into so many
explanation.
people's Instagram and just voted for yourself. Because
Oh my! I only voted for myself
nobody should get
3
pummeled the way I
times.
got pummeled.
3 times, and you lost by like 20%.
That's not true. Did you see the final vote?
Sorry, you lost by like 60%.
That's still not true. I lost like 85 to 15. That's how rigged
God.
it was.
Okay, I have an explanation for that. You're an old soul, man, and most of the followers we have are millennials, I'd say, or even younger, maybe a little bit older. But like the movies you picked,
Those are
like your
how
mom
comes
voted
the most
for it.
recent one?
My dad voted maybe. No, not my dad.
My dad's phone voted.
I picked a lot of.
The problem, I think, is like maybe people don't really, when you say holiday movies, they're thinking Christmas, which is obvious. And maybe my strategy of mixing it up and being fun and not catering and pandering to the audience.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh my God!
Home
First
Alone
of all,
3. I got pummeled by Home Alone 3.
dude, have you seen it yet? No.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, and you didn't like it? Yeah. Okay, sure. You're lying. You're lying.
They call me Honest Lyndon. So we did get a bunch of positive feedback from the first episode, so I'm glad people liked it.
And a bunch
I
of
do have
negative.
one actually from the website that doesn't exist. From our friend Habib. He said, literally changed my life. I felt like responding to more messages after that.
Oh, Habibi.
Habibi,
Dude,
you're
he's
so
so alhamdulillah, man. Thank you so much, my man.
Oh, what a good guy. I still wish you would respond quicker to messages, but wait, what do I know? Maybe we'll motivate
Hey,
him.
as long as he's commenting and rating our pods, I don't care what he does. He
Yeah,
can
I
kill
guess
people for all I care.
yeah, like he could follow it on Spotify or leave a review 5-star on
That's
Apple
right. We're finally on Apple.
and you can write a nice review and say how much you like us and how much you don't like Home Alone 3 or whatever. I don't know. You do you.
Nobody's gonna say that.
So we got kind of a similar format as last week in some of our games and topics here. And then moving forward, I think you said you're going to post something on Instagram.
That's right.
And we will do more topics.
We're starting some new segments after this episode. We're going to do some Would You Rather, and we're hoping to hear from you guys, the audience, if you can send us what you'd want us to answer for Would You Rather. And we're going to do a different style draft where it's not going to be our Mount Rushmore of favorites. It's going to be an elimination chamber, and we're each going to pick 3 characters or whatever the heck let's say it's characters.
Yeah.
And instead of being a popularity contest, it's more of a proverbial, well, more of like a fake fight to the death.
Yeah.
Or a elimination, whatever an elimination chamber would be. It'd be a wrestling match, not a fight to the death. But it's gonna be like you have to think of it differently.
An elimination.
If we went, for example, if we went like Simpsons characters and you pick like Dredrick Tatum #1 because he's a boxer, something like that. You wouldn't take like popular characters.
Yeah, or Homer because
because he could just take a beating.
He fights he fights homeless people like no one's ever seen.
All right.
So we'll do something like that, and then we always feedback's welcome if you want to hear maybe a different Rushmore topic for us or anything like that. Just reach out, hit one of us up.
Also, pretty soon we're thinking we're eventually going to get some guests on, and they can join in on the fun.
Yeah, and the punishments.
Which is those two go hand in hand.
Oh, that's the main reason we're getting them on.
It's going to be pretty rigged for whoever comes on.
Oh, you lose. The one thing I wanted to talk about, because we kind of brushed on it, I'm going to say 20 minutes ago we recorded an episode on my podcast, the Always Moving Podcast with Lyndon Savanto, and we kind of brushed on
Shameless plug.
we were talking about sports and everything, and I wanted to kind of see where you're at for the NFL games this weekend. It's playoffs. Like, we're big fantasy football players. You're the only one in the history that had Alvin Kamara and then lost in the final after that historic game. But whatever. I mean, people don't forget, but whatever. So the 4 games this weekend, maybe we'll plan some kind of punishment, how they all turn out. But it's Bills, Ravens, Chiefs are playing the Browns. We got Packers playing the Rams. And Bucks versus Saints. So who you got? And kind of
all right. Clearly, let's start with the easy one. I got the Chiefs. Oh, by the way, anybody who doesn't care about football or sports, just skip ahead to the fact fiction. First easy part, I got the Chiefs over Browns. I don't care what Odell is saying. They're going to win or whatever.
Yeah, 100%.
It should be way easier than even the Steelers.
I think even though he lost, I think Juju said it best with Browns or whatever he said.
Yeah. Like, I'm hoping they can do well, but like, I don't want to be a complete embarrassment, but there's just no way. There's no way the Chiefs are dominant.
Next one, I have the Chiefs also. And
of course.
I think the next easy pick was the Packers over the Rams.
Exactly. We both have that one for sure.
As much as I don't like to say it, I think Packers are going to it's going to be easy. Rams aren't good.
They finally have a defense that can actually contend and like help their offense, which has been always like unyielding, and the Rams' stupid quarterback can't do anything. So,
and they don't even know who it's going to be. Is it Goff? Is it going to be
or that mailman or whatever?
whatever that guy was. So then, what do we go? We're going to go Bucks Saints.
Who you got for that?
I'm not gonna ever go against Tom, so I'm taking the Bucks.
Yeah, of course.
I think
that one's a tough one though. That one's close.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be. Well, the Saints won both matches this year, but I think it's playoff Tom. I think the Saints.
That's the thing.
I don't think they're that good. The Saints, honestly.
Yeah, they're choke artists.
Yeah, they're historically just choking this round.
And their players are fighting their players in practice. All this, they're just discombobulated. It's got to be Tom, bro.
Yeah, so we're Consheepsis through the first 3 there.
That's right. And this is the only one.
And we're going to the Ravens Bills.
So Lyndon clearly has the Bills, right?
Oh, you know it. I'm taking the Ravens.
And I'm definitely taking the Bills.
Yeah.
Home field advantage, even though there's like 10 people in the crowd.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Snowy conditions I'm hoping for.
Works better for us. Works on our favor.
Listen, if Lamar's not going to be throwing the ball in the snow and everybody knows it's going to be a run.
Everyone knows we're going to run all day anyway, and we just still go.
How are you going to stop Josh?
Well, if he can't throw.
He can run too.
Okay, then what?
And he can probably throw way better than Lamar.
Running backs suck.
Oh my God. They don't need to run with the running backs.
Oh, we're going to just run with Josh all day?
No, you're going to throw bombs with Josh Stephon Diggs, even though it's in the snow. That guy practices in the snow. He lives in Buffalo. No. You remember what Lamar said? He's like, oh, no, I never played a game in the snow. It might be my first time, but don't matter. Yeah, it does matter, Lamar.
Don't matter. I think the Bills finished like 20th in rush yards against, and I just think the Ravens are having fun. They're clicking. They have that that people don't believe in us kind of thing. Bill Simmons always kind of says that, where it's like, oh, they don't believe in us, and they kind of can ride that, and everyone's kind of, Bills are the favorite. I don't think so, man. So that's where we're split. Ravens, right. Bills.
What kind of bet you want to make on this, since this is the only game we're different on?
Well, how are we gonna do this? What's it gonna be then?
It's a good call. How about we'll leave it up to the audience.
And if no one votes, then we'll make it up ourselves.
I'll make a little questionnaire. Yep.
That's fine. Vote for it on all your accounts, and I'll lose that one too, right? Doesn't matter. Ravens gonna.
My lips are sealed, bro.
Anywho, that was a little brush with the NFL preview. So let's get back to what our audience loves, and that's a challenge. And more importantly, hopefully a punishment. What do you have for punishment today? Because
I still have my same old red cabbage with apple. I still don't know what this is supposed to go on or in, but like it still smells. or why I can't. All right, just tell me what you got.
I've got, since I don't gag just thinking about things, I got a pack of soy sauce. You know, you might
Okay.
think that's not too bad, but it's like pure salt.
I need to keep winning these.
Yeah, I hope you lose this one. Because I just want to see you eat that shit and see what happens.
I brought this. I brought. Oh god damn it! I bought this Christmas bag in case I do hurl.
That's your puke bag? You're gonna do that before I even get to a question?
My god, man, just ask the damn questions.
Okay.
I need to think of something else.
We're gonna do a true or false here. You got to pick out which one's false or which one's true, however you want to say it. Okay.
Let's see what the Dynamo's got for me.
I am a dynamo, and I lost last time. So, okay. Question 1, part 1 or whatever. A failed O-ring seal in the right solid rocket booster caused NASA's Discovery tragedy, or before finding fame as a novelist, the Da Vinci Code author Dan Brown was a pop singer. One of his solo albums was called Angels and Demons. Which one's true and which one's false?
I feel like the second one is like so, like the Dan Brown one has to be, but it's too obvious. And I have no idea what the first one even was. Some O-ring, which means like you probably had to do some research, which means like that would also be a fact. So they're both facts. Okay. Dan Brown, pop singer, no chance.
That's the false one?
Yeah.
That's the true one.
What?
Yeah, apparently he was a singer and he studied music, apparently, and then from there became this successful novelist for Da Vinci Code and shit.
So he has a pop album.
Yeah. Apparently, I think he has a couple, actually.
Okay, well, then I'm going to have to download him on
and
Spotify, I guess.
The first one was kind of a trick.
What was it?
So the sentence was, a failed O-ring seal in the right solid rocket booster caused NASA's Discovery tragedy. It was the Challenger tragedy.
What did you say?
Discovery.
Oh my god. I thought you were going to say in the left booster.
Oh, no. Actually,
idiot, you dumb idiot.
1-0, but I've had a lead before and I've lost. So
and you've blown them. You've blown those leads. You're good.
Absolutely
blower.
100% blown it. All right. Question number 2. 1-0, Lindy. Question number 2. Section 1. In the US version of The Office, the original reason for filming their lives was to see how Dunder Mifflin Scranton handled the suicide of a coworker. Or actor Michael Caine's real name is Michael Micklewhite, but changed it to Caine to avoid complications at the airport.
Oh, tell me the first one more time. Damn.
In the US version of The Office, the original reason for filming their lives, like the day-to-day lives in the office, was to see how Dunder Mifflin Scranton handled the suicide of a coworker.
Wow, that seems like it would be right up that alley of like dark humor and cringe. I want to say that's true. But the other one, man, you got fuck. Michael, what was his last name?
Michael Caine's real name is Michael Micklewhite.
That's a lie.
That's correct.
It is a lie?
Yeah. His name.
Okay, thank God.
His real name is actually Maurice Micklewhite.
Why did he change Maurice? That part was pretty cool.
I don't know.
Maurice Caine?
Maurice Caine actually is way cooler than Michael.
Right? That sounds badass. But you know, yeah.
Damn, 1-1.
All right, here we go, baby.
Okay.
My hands are like soaked.
I know, I'm so sorry. I will lose 2 in a row. The prop manager for Apocalypse Now used real human cadavers for scenes requiring dead bodies. Or goldfish have a 3-second memory.
Oh my God. Okay, see, I feel like I know this one about goldfish, but I feel like it's not 3 seconds. I think that was the lie. I think it's like 7 seconds or some crap. I'm picking that one. That's a lie.
That is correct. But it's apparently researchers have said that it can last several months, where they might even remember being put in a plastic bag, which is kind of like sad.
I guess if they even know like the implications, or they're just like,
You got to
this
think of the
time I was in a
implications.
plastic bag. Ooh,
Oh, dang,
okay.
it's 2-1 you.
2-1.
Okay.
Huh.
What the hell? Oh. Number 4. South Park was responsible for EA pulling Tiger Woods 99 off store shelves. Or Coca-Cola invented the modern idea of Santa Claus.
Ooh. Okay, Coca-Cola has a million Santa Claus ads. But when did they become a company?
They've been around for a
For a
long time.
long time.
Like, I don't know exactly that.
Give me the first one again.
South Park was responsible for EA pulling Tiger
Hmm.
Woods 99 off store shelves.
That sounds so crazy specific, it has to be true.
So what's true and what's false?
I say the second one is false.
The Santa one?
Santa.
Damn it, you won.
Woo!
They did basic. Oh fuck! They did basically create the image, but that image of Santa Claus came like a couple years before their first ad,
That's what I was
like
hoping.
1930.
Oh, baby. I get to
Oh.
live another week, man. So I'm bringing this back again.
Well, I'll drink my damn soy sauce here.
Why don't you snort it, wuss?
Okay. Oh, one of these days. This is so gross. I don't want this.
Oh, just drink it. Oh, gross. I'm gonna throw up watching you.
Oh man,
How is it? Is it oily?
it's so like salted oil.
Does it like fish like?
Yeah, I might have a heart attack from that.
Oh, disgusting.
Oh, damn.
Well, I'm glad I won though.
Yeah, do you want to hear the last one? See
Yeah,
if
I
you
do
can get
actually.
it?
Yeah, let's play it out.
The first ever song placed on MP3 was the German national anthem chosen by MP3 creator Karl Heinz Brandenburg, or H&M stands for Hens and Moritz.
That's got to be a lie.
So which one are you picking?
I'm picking the H&M is fiction.
H&M is true.
Really? Whew.
Dang, I should put those in different order. The first ever song, I actually learned this on Sonic Radio. They used to have a program called The History of New Music.
Okay.
And the first MP3 song is the song Tom's Diner, which you won't recognize by the name, but it's the song that goes like do 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 do.
What?
Yeah, apparently when I was reading about it, it's like the woman who sings it, her soft voice or something, it was like gentle enough where you could hear any kind of differential in like the audio and stuff. So
it wasn't like it wasn't
yeah,
loud or variable. Interesting. I don't even know the original of that. I only know the I get money, I get paper, I get girls of different flavors. I
no,
buy
that's not what
Gucci.
she
That's
says.
not
No,
that
not
one.
too much. No. I think after that soy sauce, I might need a little break here, so we should probably
Oh, perfect.
hit the advertiser.
All right, we got a new advertiser this week. So here we go. If you're like me and you know how hard it is to rent furniture in Mauritius, you have to walk to the rental property, sift through the disorganized furniture until you finally find what you're looking for, only to find out that it isn't even registered in their system? Well, Schmosby's Rent to Own has a solution for you. With just 1 or 2 clicks, you can pick out the chair you want and have it delivered for peanuts. Literally, with the revolutionary peanut tipping service, the delivery men leave satisfied and your furniture is always delivered in one piece. Download Schmosby's on App Store and Google Play to get your 10% discount with our promo code CROMULENT. That's CROM ULENT.
That sounds like a hell of a
Thank you,
deal.
Schmosby's. I think so too.
I'm
We got a
glad
lot of
they
fans in
reached out
Mauritius.
to us. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of local ads for some reason. I'm waiting on our first one, but whatever.
Yeah,
I'll take anything.
I guess they don't want to support local.
No.
So they're supporting internationally. So I mean, that's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. We're a very international duo, you and I.
I think so.
That's why we're known well known around the world.
They're like, oh, those two international guys.
Those guys.
That's
Those
what
guys can market.
So next up, I believe I owe a 2-minute story.
Ooh, I'm excited. Let's go.
This is a good one.
Okay, good. Well, they're all good.
Well, this is a good one.
Okay. Top 2.
So, all right, here we are. So I lived in a small town in France called Auray. I lived in a apartment complex with about 4 rooms. It's kind of like a big house, but it's got 4 rooms or whatever. So in my apartment, I'm here. There was someone that lived directly above me. So I would go to work at 5 in the or before 5 in the morning. I'd come home after practice at 11 at night. And for weeks, there was just the blue light of a TV that's kind of on, but nothing's connected and nothing's playing. And there was never sound. There's always just this blue light of a TV. And I was convinced, and the guy, I met him like once or twice, and he was a total weirdo. So I'm like, that guy died. That's what I'm like, that guy's dead upstairs, and I got to tell somebody. Because it never changed, and there was the TV was always on, and
Interesting.
Never saw him again, and never anything. So I came home after a game, and I drank a few. So I was feeling like, I got to know.
Courageous.
So I called the fire department, and they came, and they opened the door, and
No.
he just abandoned his house. TV was on. No one was in there. And they just left the TV on and he was gone. And they're like, you did the right thing. Like, you did the right thing by calling. And all it was the guy just abandoned his apartment, left his TV on. And that stupid blue light was there for weeks. And I'm like, man, there's a dead guy right above me.
So it took you weeks to report a dead body.
Well, I figured maybe the hours I would see it were like, super early or super late. So I'm like, maybe this guy's got a weird schedule and maybe
he's got some injury and it's like Rear Window style. He can't leave.
Just watching like the Blue Man Group all day long.
I can't believe you called the fire department. Good on you, man.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I gotta call somebody.
I would have just absolutely done nothing.
Well, I was drunk at the time. And I'm like, this is freaking me out, man.
Okay,
yeah. So that is my 2-minute story of the week.
Hey, wait, what did you call in France? It's not 911, is it?
No, I don't know. I don't remember the number. I only had to call him once. Oh. And it was just to get that guy's TV turned off.
Did you Google the number?
I think I did, yeah. Or I called where I Googled the fire department or the police department and you called their office or whatever.
Huh.
Yeah,
I gotta remember to Google fire department and stuff numbers when we go traveling next time, just in case. It's ridiculous. So what are you supposed to do?
Not in North America.
I'm getting murdered. Where? Laos. Okay, sir. You're gonna have to call someone else.
Yeah.
You have selected regicide.
If you know a king or queen being murdered. Yeah. So that was my 2-minute story of the week.
Thanks, Lindy. That was pretty good, man.
Yeah. So now we'll move on to the beloved Mount Rushmore.
Whoop! It's my favorite part. Actually, no, I lied. Winning fact fiction is my favorite part all the time.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know how winning this is either because it's rigged. So this week's topic is favorite movie world. So a world you'd want to live in.
Yep.
In movies. So since
always a hotly debated topic amongst us.
Yeah. It's just because I hate this one so much.
I just want to leave so bad.
I gotta get out of here.
I wish I was born a cartoon. Oh.
So since it's my episode as host, I get the number 1 pick.
All right, I guess you get number 1 pick. Maybe it'll help you out.
Oh, yeah, here's hoping. So this one could be a bit of a loophole, but it's a movie.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. I got some that I was thinking similar.
Good, because the number 1 place I want to live, because I love it so damn much, is Springfield, from the Simpsons movie.
I knew like I didn't even bother jotting that one down. I was like, this is gonna be like the first pick, no matter who gets it.
I love everyone in that town. The map changes all the time. Like the amount of things that are right across the street from the Simpsons that just change all the time.
Fucking great pick. I don't know how many times I've like literally thought like, man, if there was like a heaven,
It would be
if I
Springfield.
died, and can I just go to Springfield and be like a side character like Roy or some crap? Just like come in and like hang out and watch him do shenanigans, go to the fucking
You're just
store.
a guy at Moe's.
Right?
Yeah. So for me, it was when I thought of this instantly, it was Springfield, and it was thank God there's the Simpsons movie, and it's like that's a movie, and that's the best place you could ever live. So Springfield.
Okay. I'm gonna piggyback that one with my number one pick slightly.
Springfield World.
This is another Matt Groening creation. And I was either gonna pick this one or another one. I'll tell you later if we weren't gonna count it. But Futurama has like 6 movies. Okay, so this totally counts as a world. I would definitely pick Futurama as my like top 2 picks, maybe even number 1, because Simpsons is great, set present day, characters are great, but in Futurama, I can be alone. I don't even have to hang out with the characters, and there'd be just infinite amounts of things I could do. Like travel, like different planets, go to the suicide booth, whatever the hell I want to do.
Instantly suicide booth.
This is what I thought.
Can't handle it.
They don't take quarters.
That's a great pick.
Yeah, I thought so. I was gonna pick either that. If it wasn't allowed, I would pick Star Trek because it's like in the Cimarron realm where it's like you get a lot of space travel and you get the future, which looks pretty bright. Could be a commander. But yeah, Futurama.
All right. So my second pick is actually, it's in the past. It's set in the past. A long time ago. I'm going with the Star Wars universe.
Ooh,
much for this reason of Futurama, and it doesn't have to have anything to do with the Sith trying to kill me. I just think the option of going to all these planets, the same thing as your Futurama, and I could learn the power of the Jedi. And
what
then
if
I could
you're
just
stuck on a shitty planet?
And you fly away.
What if you're like Luke's like parents and you're just like a farmer in the desert? You're like, damn it.
Well, why don't I just stop being a farmer and fly away?
And just be awesome instead?
Yeah.
So it's
no disrespect to farmers. Backbone of the economy.
Sorry, Zelensky's.
But I just think if I could travel anywhere, I can travel at warp speed, and I could learn the power of the Jedi and then just turn on younglings.
I was gonna say you would for sure be a youngling turner.
Wow. That guy's a youngling turner. I'm going with the Star Wars universe.
Okay, that's a good second pick. See, it wasn't on my list for the fact that it's low key a dystopia, and I'm like, what if I get like resurrected somewhere crap? And I was like, I'll go with Star Trek because it seemed like more. You don't get to see like too many of the shitty parts.
There's so many cool planets in the Star Wars universe.
There is.
Through the games and everything, and
you could go on like a galactic ship. You could be on like one of those insano ships.
Yeah.
Or you could be an actual like fighter pilot. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I pivoted.
And I could just shoot a laser beam, and then it just happens to go in the hole, and I blow up a Death Star.
Yeah, and you could be a hero.
They love their heroes in that world.
Can't be a hero in Futurama.
If anything, you're a zero. Most of those guys in that show were zeros.
Yeah, well, like it's fitting.
Yeah.
Hence
be one of those
booth.
crappy backup pilots that gets blown to bits in every Star Wars show.
Just as you climb through the ranks, you'd get instantly blown up. Yeah, that would be the worst.
Lights behind me.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So I got Springfield and I got the Star Wars universe.
All right. So I'm picking my second pick is gonna be. You're gonna be like, oh, you're a vote getter, like blah 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 blah.
100% a vote getter, whatever you pick.
Oh my god. Okay, so who the hell, growing up, our age, any age, I don't give a shit. Who didn't want to grow up being a witch or wizard after watching Harry Potter?
That's on my just in case list.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Did
number 2.
Did they have a name for the world? Because they go from the real world
The
to
wizarding
is,
world or something like that.
is it actually that simple?
I think it's that simple.
That's a great
A
pick.
muggle world and wizarding world of witches and wizards.
Worlds of
Yeah.
wizards.
So as long as I wasn't resurrected a muggle, I don't know why we always have to be in heaven for this.
Yeah. Can't
But
I
if I were to
just
live in a
live?
world,
Just let me live.
I would definitely want to be okay. I would definitely go to Hogwarts for sure. And I would hope my sorting hat did not pick Gryffindor or Slytherin. Because
So
like
you
the
could
other
just be in
two
the
never
background.
get into any like
What does Hufflepuff
Voldemort.
ever
That's what I'm
do?
saying. Voldemort has never gone out and was like, I'm gonna need to kill these fucking Hufflepuffs. Like, no chance. I'd be
It's
just
been
in the back,
wiped.
like learning all my things. Like, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna learn a bunch of spells. I'm gonna go back to the Muggle world, and I'm gonna create a bunch of crap and like be a millionaire.
Yeah.
I'll just be low key in the wizard world. I'll be high key in the Muggle world. I got schemes.
It's all about schemes and being
It's about
resurrected.
schemes. Harry
Okay.
Potter.
Mine is my third pick, I think, is absolutely just a gorgeous place. And there's cool things you can do there. There's cool things you can learn there if you're one of the people that live there, okay? I'm going to go with Pandora from Avatar.
Damn,
That's a
not
beautiful.
bad.
They've got because you can connect to the little dragon
Oof.
kind of things, and you
Oof.
can climb through these trees, and you connect with the nature, and
That wasn't even on my list.
everything glows in the dark. It's an
Mm-hmm.
absolutely beautiful planet. And if I was a
What would you pick?
Natari
Human
or whatever,
decimator or alien
I'd be one of the giant blue
one
guys,
with?
the
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Navi, Natari, whatever they were called.
one of the first to go in the war.
Oh yeah, I'd be the one that if they captured one to study, that'd be me. Come on. Yeah, but Pandora, I think, is just a gorgeous place, and
Yeah.
if you're not getting invaded by a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of prick humans, man, you sit back.
That's literally heaven right there.
It's literally heaven,
Yeah.
and you're just connected with all the creatures, so nothing's going to attack you.
There's no technology, which is like amazing.
Yeah.
So all you're just one with like nature, and
Yeah.
you're flying around on like these beautiful creatures. You're up above the clouds. You're dipping down. Oh, good pick, man.
And there's
Like a reality pick. Like that's a really good
rocks
pick.
and stuff. That's a great pick.
Yeah.
I'm happy with
Okay.
that. So I've got
Okay.
Springfield, Star Wars Universe, and Pandora.
All right, my pick number 3, because I know
I'm curious.
you for sure have thought the same thing growing up. First, it started as whoa, shit. I actually don't know. It may have started as a video game or a show, but it definitely has movies. I'm picking the Pokemon universe.
Dope pick.
Right? Because how sick would it be to be a Pokemon trainer?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great
Like,
pick. I never even thought of that. That's a great pick.
Yeah.
Because they do have movies, and now I regret not picking it. But that's
Right?
okay.
Oh my god, dude. The adventures, like from day one, I'd pick, I don't know who I'd pick. I'd probably pick Squirtle. Squirtle. This is for like convenience sake, because that guy's gonna learn surf, and I'm just gonna be like, like I have a free boat.
But
you know,
Charizard could learn fly.
Yeah, but I have to like evolve him. So what if I'm a shitty trainer? You know, which I wouldn't be. And what if he's like a dink Charizard like Ash Ketchum had, and he was always
You'd be
like,
that one that doesn't listen, yeah.
Dude, Ash's Charizard was always fighting with him. You know, you never know. But Squirtle's like, Squirtle, you know?
Okay, I'm kind of split on my 4th pick here. I've got a couple written down.
It doesn't matter what you pick. You're losing already.
That's
so just go with
rigged in your favor. We have way too many listeners in Serbia for me to win.
The one listener.
Yeah, that's the one vote I needed.
Shout out Serbia.
I'm gonna go with. See, I've got a couple here. I'm tilting on this last one.
Mm-hmm. Panic setting in. I can see it.
I'm gonna go with, because I think it would be, again, you have to separate the evil from these places.
All right.
You're
well,
living in
it's
these...
my job to put them and tear them down so you would lose in the votes.
Honestly, I think it would be such a cool place to live because it's just zany. It's this wacky place. I'm saying the cartoon world from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
That was my last pick, bro. You stole it.
Oh my god.
Stole it.
Obviously, I don't want to get dropped in acid or whatever they do.
Oh, man.
That cartoon world.
Yeah.
and you're just like, oh, I gotta get out of here, and you can like make a door anywhere or whatever. Yeah.
Did you watch that other Cartoon World movie with Brad Pitt? I can't remember what it's called, but
Seven.
yes.
Cartoon
I think it's
World
literally
is great.
called like Toontown, and Brad Pitt's in it, early Brad Pitt, and it's like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but I've never seen it, and I have to
I've
watch
never
it
even
now.
heard of that. That sounds awesome.
I only heard about it this last year, and it's old. I'll send you a link to it after, or if anybody knows.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got Who Framed Roger Rabbit World. I got some good like backup ones, but
Would you want to be would it be a human or the cartoon character?
cartoon character?
Of course, yeah, of course.
Come on, I want all the abilities
Then you can
that
get
come with
hit
it.
and you can get thrown in acid and
I
just
would
like
like to,
live
if a
forever.
beautiful woman walked by, my eyeballs stick all the way out.
Yeah, just
And then she would know
I
I'm
want
interested.
everyone to know what I'm thinking at all times.
My heart's blowing out of my chest, and it has nothing to do with the soy sauce I just drank. All right, so I'm glad
Good
I took
pick.
your fourth pick.
Okay, see, I did have a slight backup to that, but I don't know if I'm going to take it because I'm also kind of pivoting. Because there's this like,
There's some cool ones. I got two very good honorable mentions.
me too. I'm going to save this one that's like yours for an honorable mention. It's too similar.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with Jurassic Park.
That's just the human world with dinosaurs.
It's just a human world with dinosaurs. How sick is that? And you can go to the park.
That's pretty sweet.
It's pretty sweet. It would be like
That would be
having
good.
this regular world and then Disneyland.
Because this world is
or
so good
Jurassic
right
Park.
now.
Just for the sheer fact that I would get a season pass.
I thought about that too. Like, that'd be really cool to see actual dinosaurs
Yeah.
in the park. But I mean, like, maybe a park that's, better constructed.
We got to take out the negatives, Lyndon. You said so yourself.
I
You
got to
can't
pare
think
it
of
down so maybe I could pick up a win.
Dude, how maybe even like the newer ones where you get to sit in that ball and just like
Yeah, and even if
roll
he's
around
mad
and
at
see
you,
all
you
of
just
them.
get bonked around.
And I'm assuming like in this world we wouldn't have T-Rexes roaming or like raptors. It would be more like herbivore dinosaurs.
Yeah,
So you
the
can kind of like
friendly one.
walk around. Yeah, you can
Like
pet
that
them.
Brachiosaurus comes up in the tree and you just feed him.
I get to feed them bananas and take pictures. Oh yeah.
Think of your gram.
I've never been on safari. That's like the closest thing. I gotta go on safari now.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. I went to like at Busch Gardens in Tampa. There's like a ride that goes through a zoo, almost like a safari. And there's actual animals in the zoo, and you're like on a little train and you go through
Oh,
it.
sick.
It's kind of like a safari.
Mm.
A lot less lions attacking things, though. Which is kind of like the thing you want to see.
I want to see that. Like that's what I want to see. I don't want to see them sleeping or not see them at all. Like you go on like whale watching like tours and then not even see a fucking whale.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, sorry, they're just not out today. See you guys. Thanks for the money.
So one of the things when I was thinking of Jurassic Park and why, yeah, I want to separate the evil from it or like the bad, but it was the same thing when I lived in Australia and I considered doing the great white shark cage drop.
Yeah, dude.
And then I'm like, oh, I should do this. I can't really afford it right now, but it's
How much
like,
is it?
well, I don't remember what it was. It was
Give me like a
years
ballpark.
ago. I don't know what it was. But I'm like, because I had to go to Mexico City and Greenland and I had to pay for all the national team trips.
So you didn't even, yeah, okay, I see.
So I'm like, oh, I can't go fly up to the coast and go do that. But I was just thinking, like, when have you ever seen just a successful dive?
You were never going to see those. Who the heck is going to post, hey, watch
like,
a success. Nobody got hurt.
Hey, look at me. No one got shredded like a bucket of chum.
I really want to do that, but that's terrifying.
Yeah, but so cool.
It's such a like, that's such a like,
primal
this is
thrill.
What are white people thinking kind of thing. Like, it's always like insane, man.
Okay, so recap.
That's my fourth one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so recap. I got.
You want to do yours?
Springfield, Star Wars Universe, Pandora, and Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Not bad, but definitely pales in comparison to Futurama, Harry Potter, Pokemon, and Jurassic Park. See, I could go Jurassic Park there because like my first three are just absolute dominating.
Yeah, that's fine. What did you have in honorable mentions? That's a good list.
Space Jam.
Space Jam's dope.
because that's the closest thing to Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and you get like Warner Brothers plus you got like whatever. So I was like, Space Jam would be really fun. And my other things were Thor, so like Asgard would be lit,
Yeah.
and kind of for funny, Idiocracy.
Well, we're getting
Just
close.
being the smartest person on earth and just seeing that like shit show unfold.
Just monster truck rallies.
Yeah, but that one's super volatile. That could either be like, wow, awesome, or
I
God
hate this
damn it, get me out of here.
so much. So a couple that I went through. One of them I picked kind of for the beauty of the land and everything, but I kind of had that with Pandora, was Middle Earth.
Yep.
So, and I was really like, oh, the
That one's scary,
Shire
though.
and all that and everything. But then it's like, I can just go to New Zealand.
Exactly. And without the orcs, like you
Yeah,
like,
and the giant eye that wants to
giant
kill me.
messed up shit. Yeah.
One of the ones I was thinking was, now they have a bad kind of reputation by half the population over there, but the X-Men universe, if I was a super cool mutant
Damn.
with like a cool
That's a good
power.
call. What if you got like a shitty power?
Yeah, that's the thing. I wanted to avoid a terrible power. And
what if you were the Blueprint? And you
forklift, man. The Blueprint, man.
Lift anything with the fulcrum.
But he only can do it if he kills somebody before. Why is there always a twist? And the last one, which I really think would be a cool place to live, which was close to being picked, is the monster world in Monsters Inc.
Fuck. Yeah, that would have been good too.
That's a cool world.
There's a lot of Disney and Pixar ones that are like,
like imagine going to a Monsters University and
Monsters Zoo. Yes, I can, man.
That'd be so cool.
I wonder, man, I would be so shitty. I don't think I'd be that scary. Actually, no. You know who I'd definitely be that like snaky, slithery.
Yeah,
one.
you're Randall.
Randall. Oof. Yeah, I'd be Randall for sure.
One?
Yeah.
I'd just be like, Sully, like the main hero.
Yeah, you'd be thinking Sully.
Or I'd be George, the one that always gets 2319. They shave
no,
him.
take it back. You're 100% George. Mike Wazowski.
Dude, oh man, I might watch that movie now. It's been a
love
long
that
time
movie.
since I've seen the first one. I watched University recently. Well, semi-recently, but the first one.
Damn, man. Let's Zoom watch it together.
We could. Next episode, us watching Monsters Inc. But we're not going to show any of the movie to avoid copyright.
We'll just do commentary
we'll
over
just
top.
Like, oof.
Ooh, that was a good part.
Yeah. Oh, did you see that one? Well, yeah, I'm watching it. All right, so that was our Mount Rushmore for episode 2.
We'll be posting that later.
Yeah, and it again, vote for which one you prefer, and we will recap whoever wins next time. Hopefully, Dusan doesn't just create all these fake profiles and.
Oh my god, man!
Just
always
kidding.
excuses.
Oh my God.
Always excuses.
Yeah, well, that's what I gotta do when I constantly lose. Before we end off the show, we will do a what I learned this week. What did you learn this week, my friend?
I have a legit one this time, okay?
Yeah, not that you just don't. I learned I don't like soy sauce.
Okay, well that I did learn that. You can't knock that. All right, so here's a legit one. All right. Out of the 12 astronauts that have been on the moon, 2 of them have been allergic to it. So apparently, moon dust is like a deadly combination. It's like it's very sharp and it's such a fine powder. So that's all I know. And apparently it can get in, like you can breathe it in somehow, even though you have a suit. I don't know the semantics of it. It was on Popular Science. And if you're going to be like, well, Dusan, they're spacesuits. I don't think this is real. They can't even breathe in space. Well, I don't know, man. I'm just telling you what I read and what I learned.
This is what he learned. Okay, so step off.
Cut me some slack.
This is my co-host here. You know,
you should have heard last week's. This is way better. It's an improvement.
I hope you heard last week's because this one was a dynamo. What I learned this week was actually, in a way, similar to yours.
What?
It involves space. The final frontier. Apparently, Pixar's making a Buzz Lightyear movie with Chris Evans.
What?
And what it is the story of, from what I briefly read, it's the story of an astronaut that inspired the Buzz Lightyear character.
Who the hell? Oh, Buzz Aldrin?
No, it's gonna be like some fictional astronaut played by
Okay,
Chris
okay.
Evans, and then he becomes. So it'll be like maybe he does some heroic stories, and then
No
he becomes the action
way.
figure.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be sick.
Yeah, so I think there might be a real
Okay.
Zurg and like stuff like that.
Damn,
So,
damn, damn. Pixar is on fire, man. Have you seen Soul?
amazing.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be super derivative of like Inside Out, and it
Yeah,
took me a
no,
while to watch it.
hot
Yeah,
damn, that was a movie.
yeah. The ending got to me,
Yeah,
of course.
of course it got to me too.
Uh, uh, if you haven't seen Soul, go watch Soul.
Go watch Soul
If you have feelings or something.
if you
If not, don't
care.
watch it.
Yeah, so I guess that has been episode 2.
That's got to be our best or second best episode, like for
It's
sure,
top 2.
easily.
And
So
honestly, even no matter what we do next week, it's going to be a top 3 episode.
I think so. We're just on fire like that. I'm
Yeah.
worried about the weeks after 3 though.
Yeah. Then I don't even know how the fractions work.
I can't even count that high to be honest. So
Yeah. Good thing I don't have to do that in Cartoon Land and Roger Rabbit. All right, so that was the Perfectly Cromulent podcast.
nice, dude. You said that
Episode
like
2.
perfectly.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Prominently.
Unlike the beginning.
Hey, awesome. That was fun again,
Share
man.
with your friends. Make sure you, I don't know, subscribe, follow, rate.
Yeah, like, listen, play it in the background when you're not listening.
Yeah,
Put it on
don't even
mute
have
and
to
just play
listen.
it like over and over again.
Loop it.
Help us out. Like, we've been there for you guys.
How have I never not? I've been there for everything.
You remember, Wilson? I helped you move one time.
That's true. He told me that just now.
Yeah.
So thanks again, and see you guys next week.
Bye, guys.